And that's why you're making unoriginal content. You're actually copying everybody else's content, doing the same video, because you didn't gain the critical thinking.
No, but you still have your mortgage. You still have your debt. Yeah, you do. How do you pay your taxes? Your housing taxes.
You could call your dean. I could call Aiden Ross.
And I can call Beyonce. I can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about? Where did you get that money? Your mama just gave it to you?
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro.
That's all you guys do. You guys each other. What's so funny? What's so funny?
So
I don't play. I'm not playing no games. How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, my name is Simone Harris, and I think that college is good because you build relationships that you can use in the real world. I know you like to say that, you know, you have your friends from content creation, but when in doubt, those aren't really your friends. Those are.
But you can build connections in the real world, for the real world, in the real world. Like, you don't have to go to college to do that.
Just people that's using you for clout and for you to get to that next level.
So you're saying all these people right here are my friends?
No, they're not your friends. They're just using you.
We all get.
But what makes college any different? Those people ain't going to be using you for clout and to further their own agenda and for what they need. What? Like,
Oh shit, we all get money. Okay, we in the same boat.
Y'all using each other for views. And I have real relationships with my friends who, you know, if I call them, I need a job, or if I need help with something, that they're really going to show up for me.
You think college is the only place in the world you can build real relationships?
I'm not saying that that's the only place you can build real relationships.
Because I didn't even
authentic.
I didn't even meet him through content.
No.
I met him before that.
Okay, but now you guys are friends based off of that, right?
We came up together.
It doesn't matter where you meet people or where you meet friends. It could be at a work, at a job. There's people that are going to try to use you at a job. There's people going to try to use you to get to the next step. We all getting used, damn it. We all getting used in some form or fashion.
What do you mean you came up together?
We made millions together.
If he gets money, I get money.
If he gets money, I get money.
Well, that's because you guys make content together.
If he goes down, I go down with him. Yes.
That's because you guys make content
That's called a
together.
ride or die. That's my boy right there.
No. Go ahead.
I think college is completely useless, and I'm gonna tell you why right now.
Okay.
Why?
And I hate to make this a women and men thing, but sometimes women just don't understand. Like as men, sometimes we don't have to get something. We don't have to get something.
Why would I spend tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars to go get a degree to then maybe make $20,000 or $30,000 a year? I'm gonna have to work a whole lifetime to make that back. When I could literally just
Not
go on the internet,
necessarily.
post a few videos, and make.
Yeah. I also agree that not public education, but secondary education. If you want to go to college, you shouldn't have to go into debt to do so. Yes, there are Pell Grants, but still, a lot of those people are still taking on debt.
Make a couple $100,000 a month.
Not necessarily. Like if you pick a right degree to go into, like STEM, so like technology, science, being a doctor, lawyer, you can make just as much as what you're making. And you can also start a business from that as well. It's not like you have to just go and work.
Yeah, but it's just so much extra. Why am I putting all this money in like 8 years?
Because you're thinking of
all this stuff?
generational wealth. Like think about it. What if TikToks go down? Like how they're trying to ban TikTok.
And college also teaches a lot of people to work for somebody instead of building like your own thing. Like sales, like building your own thing is the way.
TikTok a few months ago and all these other sites. What if they go down? Or what if you get banned from Twitch or something? You wouldn't be able to do anything. So you would have
if I got banned from Twitch, I could just go to a different platform, or I could stick to YouTube.
What if all these platforms go down?
What if science goes down?
But how would science go down?
What if?
Oh.
Not just science, but you can be a doctor.
I don't believe
a
in
lawyer.
science.
What about being a doctor, lawyer, psychologist? Like there's different
Okay,
fields that you can go into.
what if
I mean, but that's assuming that you want to be those things. Like there are some people who want to be doctors, lawyers, and psychologists, but like the world is so much bigger than that. Like,
what happens when all these AI and robots start coming up and doctors start losing their jobs to robots?
Are you not on TikTok now with all these AI videos that's like on TikTok of like older people talking?
Yeah, I mean, they're not. There's
AI.
way more volume of people to watch and consume content than there is the people who need open heart surgery, right? So you don't need doctors as much as you need content
Yes,
creators.
you do. People go to the hospital every single day.
Okay, and people watch my stream every single day.
yeah, but the amount of training that it takes to become a doctor is like the bar of entry is way higher to be a doctor than it is a content creator. And also, there's more people consuming content. That's it is facts. There's more people consuming content every day on a daily basis than there are getting daily care.
content while they're in the hospital.
Yeah. You're laying in the hospital bed, kicking up watching our streams.
No, nobody's really watching you guys either.
Oh, so no one's watching us.
No.
Okay,
like
so
a hater.
where's all the views coming from then?
Like bots and stuff. Like
Oh,
you guys are.
so the bots are generating money.
Yes, AI bots.
I mean, hey, the bots can keep making me money.
Right, what?
Why don't you do it then?
Hey, where them bots at? Facts. Hey, where them bots at?
Yeah, why don't you get bots?
Who said I doesn't make Who said I don't make content?
So then your argument.
I still make content, but I went to school and I got a degree, and I don't rely on making content to.
So let me ask you a question.
For my lifestyle.
What content do you make?
I make content on helping the homeless people.
Okay, and so you have a homeless degree? So you don't use your degree? Thank you. You don't use your degree?
I do use my degree.
How?
Do you have a homeless degree? Bomber.
Because
Unless
I do
you went
other
to
stuff.
So unless you
I
went
do
to
ask
school,
me
unless
the
you
type
went
of
to school
content I
for 4
create.
years to learn how to feed the homeless, you don't use your degree.
I do use my degree. I do stuff during the daytime, and I do stuff.
I think I caught her. I think I caught her. Come on now.
So you saying that you only can use
I'm saying it's a waste of time. You wasted time. You could
No,
have
I didn't. I met amazing people. I got good relationships. Like my dean, I can call my dean if I need to do something.
You can
or
call
make a
Aiden
move,
Ross,
I
bro.
can call. I have those relationships. Like I said, all these people are using.
you call
Y'all
Mr.
are
Beast right
using
now?
each other. Yes, I know him too because I make content as well.
Call Mr. Beast.
I don't have my phone on me. You call him.
Call him right now.
But what are we getting at though? Like just because you
My
can call.
We're getting at the fact that it's about like who you know. Like those same connections, yes, you can make them in college, but in business, it's about business, the business world. Who you can get on the phone.
Call him, like,
You could call your dean. I could call Aiden Ross.
and I can
There's
call
levels to
Beyonce. I
this.
can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about?
Call her.
No, you
But what do I
can't.
need to call her for?
You can't call Beyonce right now.
Cause just you say you could call her, so call her.
You said I can call Mr. B.
Yeah, you said you could call your dean.
Ross's number.
How do you know what number I got?
I don't think Aaron Ross has your number. I don't think he does.
What makes you feel like he doesn't have
We're
my
going
number?
off track.
Hold on,
We're going off
What
track.
makes you feel like he doesn't have my number? What
I
makes
don't
you
know.
feel
You have Beyonce. You said you got Aiden Ross. He's above Beyonce.
That's all you guys do. You guys suck each other for views. That's all y'all do. Y'all sit in them content houses.
And you
y'all sit
wasted
in them-
8 years of your life going to school to feed the
8
homeless.
years.
You could have been fed the homeless.
4 years, baby.
You could have fed the homeless with 0.
What'd you get your degree in?
Don't worry about that.
So you got a degree, but you won't say what you got your degree in.
Because it's
She
not.
knows it's a waste. It was a waste.
Because she doesn't use it at all in her day-to-day life.
At
That's
all.
why.
Not even a
First of all, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. So you have an entrepreneuring degree.
Yes. No.
Oh, so you don't use it.
So you went to college to become an entrepreneur.
That means you made your own business. So you
That makes no sense. I'm sorry.
Like I said,
Right.
relationships.
Hey, gotcha. You went to school to become an entrepreneur, but you didn't have to go to school for that. You didn't.
You build relationships that you can keep for the rest of your life.
You could do that anywhere. You don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
Yes, but
I could go to
I get that,
Equinox
but
and go build relationships.
Content, you guys all know you guys don't with each other for real.
We
all know
we
that.
live together.
Yeah, because y'all make content. Y'all wake up, y'all suck each other's dick, then y'all make content.
That's not true.
and then,
2020.
like,
Actually, I eat his.
yeah, you like he said, you eat his.
2023, he was friends with me, and I wasn't a thing then.
It was.
How many followers you got?
In
What's
total?
the
Yeah.
relevancy though?
Like 5 million maybe?
Can I come work for you?
What?
No.
Why not?
Because you have no knowledge of my space.
I went to college.
I don't give a
You didn't go to college.
I did go to college for 2 years.
2 years and then you dropped out.
I did drop out.
So what made you drop out?
I was making more money making content than I was going
But
to
what
college.
happens when all this content stuff goes away? What happens when the internet goes down? What are you gonna do?
I have millions in my bank account waiting for that.
Talk to him. Talk.
No.
No?
But these people mentally ill with millions.
Exactly.
You need your mind. You need your brain.
Exactly.
I have my brain.
You can hire a therapist.
I can hire a
We
therapist.
can too, and people that work.
And guess
9 to
what? My
5s can
therapist
too.
isn't going to have a degree.
Why wouldn't?
Chat GPT.
I'd rather talk to someone who is more on an intellectual and
I'm done
spiritual.
talking to this ignorant person. Who wants to come and save me?
Oh, we meet again.
Let's go. Okay. Hey, I think Miss Rhonda might be on that boy neck. Let's go. Okay.
Eyebrows, you look good. I'm Rhonda,
Thank
Rhonda
you.
Bankston.
Nice
I'm a
to-
registered nurse. I'm a 1985 HBCU alumni graduate with honor. Okay, well, honors from Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
2 year
I'm a
streamer,
registered
1 year
nurse.
YouTuber, and 2 year TikToker.
You need your mind. This is the control center of everything. People going crazy because they losing their money, the stocks, they losing their homes. Will burn up like it is.
So you're asking when does
Yeah,
my mind
when
rest?
do you
I'll
rest?
tell you when my mind rests, and this will go back to her question.
When
My
do you
mind rests when I end the content and I'm hanging out with my friends. That's when my
I
mind
probably won't be
rests.
fucking with you.
But when you think about it, a college degree, Is it the only friends you got?
Yeah.
It's okay, bro.
Why you need a big circle?
You don't.
I keep my circle small.
But you learn things by going to college, getting a degree.
Well, what does that? What does it have to do with college?
Yeah, you do learn you learn social skills. You do learn a lot of college. You learn about yourself, but it is not the end all be all. Just because you don't go to college don't mean you can't make some of yourself. Like, and a lot of these degrees that people be going are like for bullshit. Let's just keep it 100 now.
Has to do with even starting first grade. How were you as a child growing up? Structure. Do you feel like you got structure in your life?
100%.
If your money goes
More
down,
structure
are
than
you
I had
gonna
in
be-
college,
are
'cause
you
I
gonna
went to
be-
college.
How long did you go?
2 years,
And
pre-law.
what was your pre-law? What was your goal for that pre-law degree?
I was gonna be a lawyer, and then I realized, holy
What
shit,
type of
I'm wasting
law?
my time.
What type of
I was
law?
gonna be a criminal defense lawyer,
And do what?
defend criminals.
So what made you change your mind?
I saw that I made more in a month than I was gonna pay for my whole entire tuition, so I dropped out to pursue my dreams.
So you really didn't care about people, you care about money.
Why do you work?
Because if you care about people in a degree, whether it's social work, being a doctor, you got to care about you first. They didn't care.
Yeah, me getting my money is caring about me first. Like, come on, that's a bad faith argument.
The money will come. If you're doing the right thing with people
Yeah,
with your
but
college degree.
here's the thing.
Degree.
Like how, like I just don't understand how these people like are so privileged that they feel like you should tell somebody that they wrong for dropping out of college to make money for their family. You don't know that person's situation. Like, come on, man.
In nursing and biology, and I care about people.
Here's the thing.
You don't care about nobody.
I know
You
what you
care
mean.
about
Listen, Rhonda, listen.
algorithms.
Yeah,
It
listen.
shows. It shows.
Listen,
Do you love people?
People die. Money lasts forever. Okay?
They do die.
Generation.
But-
My kids will have money.
But even
I'ma
with
die.
that, my mama died April 9th of this year.
Rest in peace.
91 years old, rest in peace, lived a good life. But what she instilled in me, the values that she instilled in me, has made me the woman I am now.
So, okay, so
The
you're
successful,
exactly. Your mother,
registered nurse.
Same way my mom instilled
Own
values on me.
businesses.
College didn't instill values on you. Your mom did.
But she encouraged me to go to college. My parents were college graduates, generations of college graduates, entrepreneurs.
Let me ask you a
That's
question.
who
Do
I
you have-
am.
do you have kids?
Very I have one daughter.
So does your daughter go to college?
Had a college degree, got
So
one in dietetics.
you told your daughter,
dietitian.
you said your daughter, you said, hey, I want you to spend $100,000 a year to go to college.
She went on a full ride.
Well,
So did I.
that's great for her.
Full ride. Didn't have to pay a
Unfortunately,
dime.
that was a waste of time.
Not at all.
That was a waste of time.
She didn't have to spend any money, and she makes more money back.
She could have been making more money. She could have been doing something else.
But is it about money?
But she could have been helping people.
But you don't care about people.
she
You
could have
keep
been-
talking about
she
money.
could have been helping
You
people.
keep talking about money. You don't care about people.
Let's talk about other things then. Materialistic things. Why do we have jewelry? Why do we have anything? We could be giving that to other people. Money.
Somebody gave me everything I got on.
Every single thing.
Really? Seriously, Rhonda?
Community. Someone gave me these beads.
I'm gonna be honest. You wearing that jewelry is
Vicky-
selfish.
See, that's so self-ingenuous. Everything that you have on, down to the socks, to the drawers, to the jewelry. No, somebody did not give you every single thing. That would, like, you sitting here trying to build an argument based off the premise that you gave all your earthly possessions away. Like, no.
Is it?
Yeah.
I give it to you. Tell me why I
You're talking about people, helping people. You could be giving that to the homeless.
I have given
Homeless
to the
could be-
homeless. Homeless veterans, Long Beach, VA. I was the last nurse manager for 7 years.
But you could give more, though.
Job, RN.
You can give more.
Housing homeless veterans for Orange County and Long Beach.
The whole argument of this is college. College doesn't teach you morals. People go to college and they hoes and they drink, they smoke, they
I
do this, they do
didn't.
that.
I
You didn't,
didn't.
but a lot of people do. College. What happened?
The Dropouts. Yes.
No,
Yes.
Hello. So you think college is worth it?
Yes, I believe that college is mainly for life enrichment. It's to grow. It also gives you a safety net to do things while you're also creating content. Because how many influencers do we see that now we're all dried up? They go on talk shows, talk about how they had all this money, and guess what? You might make a lot of money, but your life costs a lot of money. How much does your house cost?
I paid it on cash.
Okay, no, but you still have your mortgage. You still
No, I
have your
don't.
debt. Yeah, you do.
I paid
How
it
do you
off
pay
with
your
my mom.
taxes? Your housing taxes?
Yeah, that's fine. I have really.
Yeah, buddy, but if you pay your house off, you don't have a mortgage. A mortgage is a loan from the bank. Come on now.
No, but
state
what
that
I'm
pays
saying
for
is,
it.
what I'm saying is money
I
keeps.
have pendants. You know what I do? On Christmas, I look for families, like single moms of 4 kids, and I raise them around on Christmas.
Love that.
Okay,
So why do you go to college?
so I go to college to better enrich myself and to try to actually improve society overall. It's not just about
Bullshit.
Okay.
I don't believe that.
Want to know what I do?
Second.
You want to know what I do? I'm a major in political science, and I'm a double major in Black Study and Business Administration. So actually, I do. So what I do is I've worked with Disney. I've worked corporate. I've worked with people to make sure that diversity inclusion is furthered, that we make sure that people have opportunity to tell their stories, people of diverse audiences. Thank you. So yeah.
Why do you have to go to college for that?
Because when I'm in those rooms, the reason why I was the one that had a place to speak was because I was the one that went to college, had my education, and grew my learning. I would not have been the one chosen if I did not go to college.
So what you're saying is all the things you say in these meetings and takes were instilled on you by someone else teaching you them. It's not your actual beliefs. It's all put into your brain by whoever taught you it. You don't have your own opinions. Someone gave you those opinions and taught you how to think.
Plagiarism. to an
No,
extent.
you know what? That's a good take. That's a good take. How is that any different from you doing any of your stuff?
It's not. You're right. I follow
So
trends.
what I'm saying is, so your problem is you're not talking anything about college. You're talking about learning from others. That happens in anything you do. That happens whether you go to college. That happens whether you don't go to college.
Which is why you don't need college for it.
But that's not the point. That's not the point.
That is the point. That's the whole debate. Is college worth it? That is the point. Like,
The information that I learned, I did need college to know.
So what did you learn in college
So,
that's
you know-
different from day to day?
So what have I learned in college?
No, I'm saying truthfully, actually. What did you learn in college that you didn't believe in yourself already?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the history of the world. I don't know everything that's ever happened between different communities, different people. I would not have known those things. While you live in your social bubble, a lot of times you don't know what's going on in other countries. You don't know what's going on.
That's got nothing to
So,
do
but
with it.
truthfully, like
Yeah, no.
unbiasedly,
Yeah.
like serious, if you only learn that through college, you can't, if you wanted to learn about history, can't you just Google that? Like seriously, I'm actually serious.
How much of that information is actually filtered and gone through?
But it's the
depending
same
on
thing
where
with
you're-
college, like the college professors, I'm sure they use the internet to look up stuff. Like
No, they have their degree. You don't
Yeah,
get
but
that.
where-
through-
Here's the thing that you're not understanding.
yeah, no,
College
but it's
professors
still
in 10
filtered,
years,
though, through-
In order to teach
it's-
history,
it's-
in order to teach this, they're gonna play our clips in order to teach the kids.
Clips of what?
What is this? What? Tell me what college class we'd be watching this.
We are a part of history. You know, I had a viral clip talking about Donald Trump.
The reason I wanted Trump was because I wanted to make more money. All right, that's why. I'm gonna say it. At least I'm honest. I don't give at least I'm not sitting here lying.
They're gonna play that in history classes in probably a couple hundred years to the kids to teach
I
them.
don't think so. I think with everything that's going on with Donald Trump, I don't think that you're that important. If I'm being so completely
I'm
honest.
telling you,
I don't think you're
we're
that
a part
important.
of
I don't
history.
think. Okay.
yeah, I definitely don't think that nobody will be playing these clips in 10, 15 years talking about Donald Trump, bro. But teach his own.
That's good, bro.
Hi, nice to meet you, Brandon.
I believe that, yeah. Do you?
No.
Why not?
Because there is a top 1%. There's the richest people. There are some that are college graduates. There are some that are not. I'm not saying that going to college will automatically make you part of that top 1%. But the point is to have a bedrock to build on. The point is to be, if we talk about how many people who are in the industry that I know of that did not go to college, that dropped out of college, it's such a small percent that actually made it. And honestly, good for y'all. No one's shaming that. But the point is there's so many people who are struggling month to month to month. Look at all the stories that we hear about LA, Hollywood, La La Land, like everything going on. Like not everyone's gonna make it. The thing is the same can be said for people that go to college. The difference is people that go to college have a higher chance and are more likely to live in that medium range where they're not worrying about when's my next gig, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, to that, I mean, you're saying it's safer to go to college. You have a safety net. You're guaranteed a stable
never said
lifestyle.
guaranteed.
You're
You have a higher
You're not
chance.
guaranteed, but it's easier to live a
You're more
stable
likely,
lifestyle
yes.
financially if you take that route. That's why I think there's a top 1% because people take the risk. They take the gamble. They are not. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna make it. It's not guaranteed. What happened?
He has kids.
That's because you don't have kids.
He has kids. He has kids.
What? How's that relevant at all?
Yes,
Don't
he's
have kids.
35. How's that relevant? You decided to have kids.
It's extremely irrelevant. It is.
Because I don't have kids. That's my choice. I don't want
stick his
kids,
weenie.
so I don't have kids.
Well, that's easier when you don't have kids. Then you can go and jump and do whatever the heck you want.
But that's
a lot of-
Yeah, but that's a choice. No child gets born unless the woman wants it to.
If you had a kid at 18 before you had a solidified, stable income, that's your own fault. That's not his. He made the smart decision.
I'm saying the reason that top 1% exists is because the people in that top 1%, they take the risk and they gamble on something that has never been done before, that the likelihood of you succeeding in that and making it to that top 1% is slim.
But there's the thing is, like I said, that top 1% is a mix of people who have gone to college and those who have not. But if we want to talk about the 99% who are not, so many people who don't go to college, who have not had the opportunity to go to college, do not make it out. We're not just talking about the 1%, because the 1% is a mix. It's not all one. But that 99%, there's a lot of people, especially at the bottom, who never went to college, who never had the opportunity.
Yeah,
who never wanted to, who dropped out. And you guys lived nice, you rode on it for a long time, and all of a sudden it starts to deplete. Once again, like, there are always going to be people are not going to college that are going to succeed. But the chances of you being able to succeed, have something to fall back on, if you go to college, is higher. If we want to talk about Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all those people, a lot of them, once again, were dropouts. But the thing is, a lot of them built their platform, built their things while they were in college. So once again, maybe they didn't have to finish college. But the thing is, they still had to go to college, or they would have never had the
Well, they got
opportunity
in
or
college
success.
and was like, wow, this is a waste of time. Let me
Actually,
go-
that's
let me
not
go
exactly
side
what
hustle.
happened. They learned how to do what they did. They met the people they needed
Through
to
high school.
meet. No, through college, actually.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, you,
No.
Wait, you're friends with him?
Your friend, call Mark. Call Mark.
Call
up.
Mark.
What does it have to do with being
So
friends?
how do
with
you know
them?
his life?
How do you know?
If you're saying,
Have you never read an
you're
autobiography?
saying-
Have you never read a
Why
book?
would I read when I have ChatGPT?
Oh, okay. Because guess what ChatGPT did? It read for you.
Yeah, they can summarize it for us.
But once again, if there was no one that went to college to feed ChatGPT, it wouldn't know anything.
coding doesn't exist through college.
What do you-
Coding exists through humans and coders.
Where do you think they learned how to code? Most people
Themselves, they hustle.
No. Okay.
I know coders that code learn it through Google.
Yeah.
There are some, and I never said that there aren't any.
The best ones are from Google.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can Google it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it, bro. How you doing?
Justin.
Alex.
So look, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. It's basically a matter of money isn't everything. It's about your character and what you leave behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't have to go to college to have character. That's like you have morals when you can character when you get there, and it's strengthened, yes, through the trials and tribulations, but you're gonna get them through life.
I feel like you don't need college to necessarily make money, fact, but it's a form of completion, like a natural dopamine. You know, in today's society, everything's just like quick, fast, scrolling TikTok. You know, if you
but
go
why
to
not-
college, you complete something. You
It's
feel
a
better
form
about
have you ever
yourself.
won a
You have
Warzone
something
game?
to-
That's completion.
What was that?
Have you ever won
Winning
a
a
Warzone
Warzone
game?
game, that's completion.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my point right there. You don't want to be like this guy. You know what I'm saying? You want to have
Talk about your
something.
shot, bro.
Why you think?
Dopamine. Don't talk about dopamine. Let's talk about dopamine.
Why you think there's multi-million-dollar basketball players who go and get a degree? They don't need to. They got money, but it's just the fact of having that on paper. You know, completing something.
Nah, they go to give themselves the most time and the most opportunity to make more money. Like you have to go to the NBA, to college. You have to go to college to be able to go to the NBA. No, you don't have to. That's a lie. But that's the most prevalent route.
Natural dopamine. You feel me?
You could also have all the money in the world, put it all on black, and then that dopamine's the same as getting a stamp. Is it not?
Probably better.
You don't want to be like him either.
You're looking. You're
Says you.
I think the world has brainwashed people to think that that's the dopamine you need, so that you have to spend hundreds of thousands to get that dopamine. That's your completion of life. 30 to 50 to whatever, money. You
Yeah,
have to spend money to get that dopamine.
one of you guys actually said that you go. I think it was you. You said after college you make 20, 30. I don't know nobody that went to college that makes 20, 30,000 a year. That's crazy.
Well, actually, they don't, because they got to pay tax on that, and then they got to pay their college off still. Usually, they're probably
I mean, but there's a lot of people, sociology, social workers, that only make not 30, but 40. I mean, but they have hella debt.
I just remember from my particular situation, I didn't even go to college when I was graduating high school. I looked at it and I did the numbers in my head. Okay, if I wanted to go to ASU, tuition a year is like what, $25,000, $30,000. I complete it, I get my degree, 4 years, 6 figures plus in debt. Right now, I got to graduate and look for a job. Starting salary, it's going to be a lot.
You can start a
so
business.
yeah, yeah. No, I can't just graduate college and start a business ground up.
I did.
Maybe I could. It's going to take years. So I decided, you know what? I'm
That's
going
not
to
true
take.
though.
I'm
That's
going
not true, though.
to
You
take.
can start a business.
well, this is all opinionated then at the end of the day.
No, it's facts. I started my own business.
Yeah. You can start a business, but for it to be profitable and for you to be
I was
able to pay back those 6 figures in debt immediately after.
So why can't you go to college and then become a streamer and pay it off?
No, you
Same thing.
can't.
You're missing my point. It was the
can't, it's
completion
so much
of the.
You can. It's just why would you do that when you could dedicate more time to that craft? Why would I take away from being able to give 100% to this if I'm in college trying to study, get my degree, go to class,
missed out on
learn?
MW2,
I would
MW3,
have. I would have
What's
been
that?
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You would have missed it. Tell him.
What's
Yeah,
M-
I also
What's
yeah.
MW?
If he went to college, talk about it, bro. All the games you would have missed, all the clips.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to like. I probably wouldn't have hit my standoff window shot. I probably wouldn't have made it to OCAM 50 for what I do particularly. College just didn't seem important. How many of you in here have a degree that you use every single day now for what your job is?
They gonna bullshit.
All of you.
It's Cat. There's Cat right there.
She's lying. She's lying.
She's lying like.
I'm not gonna lie, he's lying too. I can just tell.
Stop. What's your degree?
I have a bachelor's in entertainment business.
And does that apply to your everyday life?
Yeah, I did music for a while. Yeah,
And
definitely.
did you need that degree to do what you do
I
today?
feel like it helped me. Yeah.
So you made music
No,
and stuff?
it helped you,
Yeah.
or yes or no. Like,
So-
did
Yes.
you need that degree?
Need not necessarily, but it made me feel better about myself completing that and then going out and doing whatever I wanted to do. That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily
on
about
that.
just college. You can
Yeah.
it's something you can stand on. Like yes, I stand on that. I did that. You know?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know people that went to Full Sail and went to some of them recording schools, School of Arts, can't get a job.
I could be a content creator. I did this, but I also did this. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Millionaires, football players, basketball players, go and get their degrees all the time. They don't need it. It's just, you know.
Yeah, it's not something.
Statement.
I get what you're saying.
If I went to college, I would have missed out on Prime Fortnite. I would have missed out on COVID.
You would have been working.
I would have missed out on COVID viewership. You have no clue about COVID viewership.
I don't want to know about COVID. What is that?
You wouldn't have known about
burgers.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have been live. I wouldn't have been live for any of that, and I wouldn't have a job.
What are you doing? I agree, yeah. Most successful people in the world, some of the most innovative people who have had the biggest impacts on the world are college dropouts.
Yeah, you're right. Completely right, bro. But what college does is it builds a foundation of like discipline. You know what I'm saying? And it helps you build structure. Like how you was asking about, like, do you use the degrees now? I don't use my degrees now, but college, it helped me like build a foundation, a structure, discipline that I use like in everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
Like, say you grew up playing sports and you played for a sports team regularly, that would also have the same impacts of instilling discipline and structure and certain morals like it would in college.
Definitely it would. But then you would use those skills that you have in playing the sports. You want to take that to the next level in college too, though, right?
If you could, yeah.
Yeah, then that would build a base where you go into the professional level, helping you with like your finances, everyday life, you know what I'm saying? Morality, structure, how to build a foundation with your family. So basically stuff like that, bro.
2025, college and going that traditional route of getting educated like that is outdated, and you could get, if you really wanted to, you could learn a lot of the curriculum you're taught in college online if you research enough. Whatever it is you want to do in life, you could go online and teach yourself it and look it up rather than paying money to go to a college. And
I agree. This is 2025. All the same information they gonna teach you in college is on the internet.
get educated through a professor and giving them money, unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that.
No.
Pretty much everything else.
You don't even need
I
a
feel
degree for those either.
You can teach yourself.
No, definitely, man. You definitely got a point right there, bro. You definitely right on there.
How you doing? Alex.
Nice to meet you. Throughout all the points, I realized that we haven't talked about the active resistance it is to get a degree and to go to college. For a lot of Black and brown communities and people, college wasn't an option. So to get a degree is an act of resistance. And I'm an activist myself, so I do community work. And I got a degree and I went to college because the government, like, quite honestly, institutions, like, I wanted to have knowledge and bring it back to my community.
So you went to college because you disagreed with someone else, not for yourself?
I went to college in a perspective that wasn't forced upon me by like colonial structures, if that makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying that throughout history, people of Black, brown, different cultures, they weren't allowed, they weren't provided the luxury of being able to get a college degree. Yeah, that was essentially gatekept from them.
They weren't even considered citizens.
Yeah, and so now in 2025, it's like a you.
It's like
I don't think we disagree with that.
Which I agree with. Yes, I'm not sitting here arguing with that. That's
Okay.
that's fully understandable.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Okay, I guess I wanted to bring up the point in like perspective of like privilege and even access to the internet. You talked about a lot about like chat GTP. I promise you, I come from a community there. I didn't grow up with internet. Kids who want to become streamers in tribal communities and villages, and they cannot because they don't have internet.
I do know people who are from tribes in Africa, actually, who's artists who are on the internet.
Sorry, I meant in the context of like, I mean, you guys stream here and you know, you have an economy here. So like college here, attending college in the United States.
Well, yeah, I mean, they might not be able to because they're in a whole different outside world. Yeah, but if you're in the United States and you have the opportunity to go to college, you should go to college then if that's what your choice is. Is that what you're saying?
But I thought you're saying that
But
college
you're saying
is
that's
like
your
obsolete.
choice. No, we were saying it's obsolete if you want to get to the career path like that we wanted to do, but you're saying
Oh, like become a streamer and such?
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned not everyone has the privilege of internet connection or access to internet. What advice would you give someone who wants to be a streamer and make money like you guys, but they don't have access to the internet?
if you don't have access to the internet, how do you know about us?
We don't. Well, that's
So that's my point.
Well,
So
your reality.
how would I give them advice?
Obviously, people go to school, but like when they go home, they don't have internet. It's like
But
it's
they
like at
wouldn't
your
know
home.
who I am then. How am I going to give them advice if they don't?
Places, libraries have internet.
don't go to
School
libraries.
has internet. What they were, if you know, you're popping like you say, they're gonna find you on the internet when they use it.
I know, but that kind of goes against what you just said.
You're saying what advice would I have to someone who doesn't have access to the internet if they want to become
I don't
a
have that
streamer?
answer.
It's almost an
It's
impossible
the same advice you give someone who does. Chase your dreams.
It's almost impossible to answer that question. That's like saying, what advice would I give to someone who has hoop dreams, who wants to be an NBA, but there's no basketball courts around them. There's no
Yeah.
basketballs. It's like a.
Nah, that's not the same equivalent because you can still dribble a ball and make a hoop, but like you can't be a streamer without the internet.
It's like,
I
an
think
oxy-
you
it's like an
I think
oxymoron.
you still chase your dreams. You find a way.
So in 2025, yeah, I think the internet has rendered college obsolete. Like you don't need to do it.
That's a
Rendered
good word.
obsolete.
Oh, that's a
Rendered obsolete.
Yeah,
I made any other
that's a
those words.
two-piece. That's a two-piece.
That's
right there.
crazy.
And I didn't even go to
Define
college.
those words.
I didn't even go to college.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Okay then. How you feel about it?
How do I feel about what?
That college essentially is obsolete in 2025.
It's useless.
I mean, it is online.
It's not useless, bro. That's not the accurate word that I would use. That's not the word I would use.
So it's not completely obsolete. The online thing, it detaches you from people. So you're just looking at a screen, learning by yourself, and that's why loneliness is so high now. So you say you have your friends, but how do you really feel? Because you guys are defining success as having all these millions of dollars. For me, success is being happy. It's having real joy and actually respecting people. Yes, so yes, you do need money, obviously, but I'm talking about internally. How are you, though? I'm not talking about success just by counting your money. You can count money all day you want, but I'm actually happy.
Yeah.
I actually measure success by having joy, happiness, peace of mind, sleeping, clear conscience. That's success.
So what's the topic? Is it mental
So
health?
he's got the same
is
thing.
it college?
When I was in college,
Yeah, but you have that luxury. Everybody doesn't have the luxury of just worrying about if they happy. It must be nice.
He's got, no, but see, the thing is, he's got the same thing, but he's getting money.
Who said I'm not getting money? Who said I'm not getting money? Do I look like I don't have money?
I didn't say that.
Okay then. All right then.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
it was supposed to be talking about college and it turned into a therapy session.
No, because we were talking about success and how successful people, and again, I don't know them personally, but they have a lot of money, but what else do we know about them? A lot of them suffer from mental health. A lot of them even take their lives. Even when they lose their money, they take their lives.
Even
So
people that aren't successful do that though.
exactly.
You make the argument both ways.
We can. So what's your point?
That was my point.
What's your point?
That was my point.
Oh, you still didn't get my point?
I don't. You just said that people who make money take their lives. People who don't make money
I
take their
didn't-
lives.
that's not
Or
what
no,
I- that's
excuse me,
not
let me-
what I
let me fix that.
said. Did you go-
People who go to college take their lives. People who don't go to college.
Did you go?
That's
You definitely made no point.
not what I
That's
said.
exactly-
You
Did
guys
you-
are not listening.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Did you get your degree?
Yes.
In what?
Sociology. So it's a study of people
Sociology?
and environments. Yes.
And do you work today? Do you have a job?
Yes.
What's your job?
I work at a school.
And does that sociology degree apply to what you're teaching in
Of
school?
course. They require it. I have to give them transcripts. They won't just be like, oh, just come work here and you don't have anything. No, they won't. You need it.
Do you want to know what's crazy though? Like real talk. When I was 12 years old, 11 years old, and he was my age because he's like 42. At 22
He
years
doesn't
old,
look
get this. Get this. He influenced me. That's why I'm here today.
He influenced you
That's
to
real,
do
by the
what?
way.
He influenced you to do what?
When I was a kid, I grew up watching him, and then now I'm a part of the team, and I got
You grew
influenced.
up watching what?
Him. He did YouTube 10 years
Doing
ago.
what? Doing what?
Living my life, playing Call of Duty, trick shotting, cut comms,
So
FFA,
that
free-for-all,
inspired
trick
you to
shotting.
do what exactly?
Be like him. Look where I am. I'm making
To try to chase his dreams and turn his passion of making content, playing video games into a
Basically,
lively
what we're
career.
saying is we inspire kids the same way that you do, and we don't even have a degree.
facts.
I never said I inspire kids.
You're a teacher.
We teach kids.
You teach kids.
Yeah, but
You
I
teach
never
the same
said I
thing.
inspire kids.
Inspire and teach. I mean, I'm sure you do inspire kids. You know, I'm sure one of your students looks at you and is like, oh, I want to be like my teacher. The same way they look at their favorite YouTuber or streamer and want to be like them. But we don't go to college. We didn't go to college for that.
We encourage them not to go to college.
So the majority of people,
encourage
so
you to take that
you guys are a very small percentage. The majority of people who drop out don't do well. They have the biggest majority. There is a small percentage that does well, but the majority doesn't. So you guys advising people to drop out of college is extremely irresponsible. Because that is exactly my point. Exactly my point. What's so funny? What's so funny?
You gotta take that risk to get that bag. That's all I'm saying. I could go if you want me to go.
You take the risk.
I think Ron. I think there's a combo for Ron.
Hi, I'm Viviana. Nice to meet you.
W content though.
I just feel as if like going back to what we said earlier, why spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a degree when I can Google everything? Every single thing that I've wanted to know, I can Google it. Why would I need college?
ChatGPT too.
So let's talk about
ChatGPT.
facts.
I looked at-
I have not spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have to be an idiot to do that. I'm sorry if somebody did that, but that's not what I did.
How much did you spend, if you don't mind me asking?
Hold on, you say somebody have to be an idiot to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to school, but y'all are up there advocating for people to go to school to be doctors and lawyers, which takes hundreds of thousands of dollars. So the people that do that usually be in the high-paying fields like doctors and lawyers. So are they idiots or are they the cream of the crop? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm in the 3, 4, 5 digits, but I didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wait, like $100?
No. I'm sorry. Like within 20 to 30.
Okay.
Because I did it the smart way.
Okay.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Like-
So I didn't spend all that money and I'm not in debt. So that argument is obsolete because not everybody's in debt.
She's using your words now.
She's using words that we use. We didn't go to college.
I'm an educator, if anything.
He's
What do you mean?
he's influencing you in
I'm
live time.
trying to speak as simple as possible for your mind. I'm sorry. I'm really trying.
Okay.
All right.
Let's play that game. Let's
What
do it.
game?
Let's do it.
Oh, why she call you?
Let's do it.
Ron?
Let's do it.
What game?
So you,
I'm not playing no game.
so you spent
What game are
30.
you
So you spent
talking
$30,000. Let's just say it. Just so it.
Let's just say I don't remember the number, but it was between that.
Okay. I didn't spend $1. I looked up ChatGPT. I looked up Section 8 housing. I bought houses now. I got real estate now.
Right. So I know you spent something because you have to invest. Where did you get that money? Did you? Your mama just gave it to you?
No.
Okay. Then what happened? How
She
did you
gave
get the
me
money?
$300. I flipped it. I flipped it to about a couple grand off Yeezys.
That does not sound realistic.
That's called hustling. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Well, you didn't ask my name first, so that's like the first thing that you'd ask,
Let's
right?
talk about it. Ron, what's your name?
Angel.
Angel. Nice.
Straight from heaven.
Straight from heaven. Yo, let's talk about it. So
Okay,
what
what are we
made you raise your flag to come in?
I couldn't watch the debate anymore. It was so bad.
So you're gonna be a part of the debate.
Yeah, I'd rather talk.
So let's talk about it. What do you want to talk about?
Probably why college is important and how it's not necessarily the best idea for everybody to just drop out and become a streamer.
So what did you have a degree in?
Dance.
Dance. I can literally dance right now. I got no college degree.
That's awesome. Show me.
Dance? This is a terrible debate. This is a terrible debate.
She went to school to do this.
You don't need college for that, bro? Look at this.
I love that.
Hey. No college. No college.
You know what? That is phenomenal form. The one thing that I would say is you're kind of hitting the outsides of your femurs a little bit too hard. Honestly, at the
But
end
you
of the
just told
day-
me that. I didn't need college.
Favorite word? Obsolete, right?
I don't even know how to spell that word. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Right.
But I got ChatGPT that'll autocorrect it.
Well, how are you going to spell it?
Hey,
and look
bruh,
it up on
trolling
ChatGPT?
like hell.
SELAITE. If I type that in the iPhone, it's gonna autocorrect. Is it not?
And why does he need to know how to spell that?
Bill Gates. Bill Gates made the iPhone. He dropped out of college. Talk to me. Come on.
Yep.
That's
You think
true.
Bill Gates knew how to spell
He
obsolete?
autocorrected
No.
that for me. He didn't even go to college.
He personally autocorrected that for you?
He made the phone.
Why do you think that it's not, or it is obsolete, sorry?
What?
College. The whole debate?
Insignificant.
Insignificant?
college is insignificant?
Yes, for sure, it's insignificant. Look where I am. I'm proving you. I'm proof in the pudding right now.
Absolutely, and that's why you're making unoriginal content. You're actually copying everybody else's content, doing
Yes.
the same video, because you didn't gain the critical thinking skills.
Hey, she can slip this line.
See, that's fine. That's cool.
Here's
That's
a
cool.
fucking song that you made.
And you spent money to learn how to dance. Yo, who the real dummy here? Like what? I can make unoriginal content about something.
Who's saying that I'm not getting paid?
You could be getting paid. I'm not saying you're not getting paid.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
saying
getting
you
paid.
coming at
What
like.
do you do for a living?
She dances.
I'm a professional dancer.
Okay.
I'm also a dance teacher and an educator, and it's pretty important for me to have an anatomical understanding of how the body works in order to actually properly educate my students so that they don't harm themselves like you could when you were showing me your absolutely wonderful dance moves.
Well, I mean, I didn't hurt myself. I'm still here. I really think Kai Cenat went to dance school to learn how to get sturdy. Do you think Silky learned how to get sturdy through dance school?
I don't think that you have to go to college all the time to
They're
learn how to
lit.
get sturdy. They're lit. You could also get lit at college and make up your own dance move.
That's a waste of money. Why would I get lit at college? I'm there to learn.
I mean, you could say that you're wasting money on investments too. How many of your investments have failed in the past year?
None.
None.
No.
You have
I can show you.
actual proof of that.
Yeah, I don't got many investments, but the investments I do in, yeah, they're pretty good. Did college get you an AP? Did college get you, this guy right here, the bat girl for his birthday? Did college get the Rolex for him? I didn't
Where's
get
his Rolex? He's
What?
not wearing a watch.
He got me a Rolex.
Oh,
I got him
really?
a Cartier watch.
Oh, okay.
Not off college though.
Not off college. I couldn't have got
Yeah,
that.
I'm not saying.
Sorry? What is it?
Chains are so small.
This chain?
But they're real though.
This is-
this real around you?
You could still get a
The
chain.
chain
if
is
you went to
small.
college.
This was gifted to me. This was a
Okay,
gift.
so I could get a chain gifted to me and go to college.
But you didn't.
like-
What if you didn't?
Who's to say that I didn't get gifted a chain? I'm not wearing one right now.
You got a man?
Yeah. Applause.
My bad. I was just testing the water.
Yeah, of course. Again, you could have tested those water in college.
No, I
but-
couldn't. I couldn't get in. I was at a 2.1 GPA.
Ooh, that's tough. You know, you could.
You know
do
what I'm
it
gonna do though? I'm
somewhere.
gonna get a custom license plate.
If
My
you look-
2025
if you
TT3
look
license
up-
says 2.1 GPA.
You can find a great college counselor and also look up colleges that have 100% acceptance rate.
But
There's
you
a
have,
lot
to,
of
you
those.
have to pay. You gotta pay books. You gotta pay everything.
I mean, you have to pay for everything in this life, right? You have
Exactly.
to pay for like your equipment. You have to pay for this like probably site to rent it.
But why the fuck would I pay to go to school when I'm already making money doing something, building it? It's mine. College teaches you to go to school to be a worker for somebody else.
Right? So that way you can actually film this content.
Correct.
Everything's an investment. If you think about it that way, you could be like, oh, college costs money, but it's an investment over time.
But
Think
why
about
would I
your
do
own
that
investments.
investment when I could do other investments that have
Well,
way
that's
more
the-
profitability?
choice of your investment,
Yeah,
right?
but again, that's a what if.
But
So it's like, again,
everything's a what if. So again,
you're
if
proving my point. I'm saying that's the whole point is like, I didn't need to go to college to do my what if. I just did it.
no, the whole point is that college is obsolete and college is not obsolete because there are some people who are going to invest in college and it's actually going to be a greater profit for them over the long term in time.
But
You
can
might
I
go-
fight the argument that that's a chance the same way anyone over here made the argument that, oh, it's a chance that you make it in content creation? It's the same thing. It
Yeah,
makes,
but the argument isn't, is it a chance? Is it college obsolete? See, if you had gone to college, you'd understand the debate and the principles of actually arguing
you're trying to
instead of debating
outsmart
another
me,
college.
but it's, oh,
No, it's not because
yeah,
you're
you
just
are.
arguing a completely different topic. If you actually understood how to debate,
I
you would
am.
be debating whether or not
If I know how
college
to
is obsolete.
debate, I know how to debate my chat all the time. My chat tells me it's L stream all the time. You know what I do? I keep streaming.
Yeah.
Wow.
I keep asking for subs. Have you gotten 50 gifted
every
before?
day.
You don't even know what a 50 gifted is. Do you even know what a W spam is?
You know what Omega 32 is?
I'm a girl. Do you think I know what that is? Look, I'm sorry. Not
I'm
even just a girl. Girls can be streamers. Look at me. Do you think I know what that is?
Not that you a model.
Thank you so much. In your dreams.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's good shots. Good shots. It's a fact that I have to go to college to be successful. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not a fact that you have to go to
It's
college
an
to be
opinion.
successful, but it's also not a fact that you can go be a streamer and be
I
successful.
never said
as
it
well.
was. I never said it was. It's a risk.
Really?
You can technically if you got it in you, right? If you hustle, if you
I mean,
want
that's
it.
with anything in this life.
Yeah, but you're not a
So let me
streamer.
ask you a question. Let's say you were born in a wheelchair, okay?
Wow.
God,
Okay. Strong start.
God forbid, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, that would be horrible, but
Would it? Why is it horrible to be in a wheelchair?
Oh, brother.
There's actually nothing wrong with being in a wheelchair. I would
You
love
really
to.
pulling that card
Yeah, I
right
would
now?
love to hear your opinion on that.
I'm
There's
just
nothing wrong with having a different ability.
well, no.
Let her win, bro.
Yeah, let's go. No, let's go down that route.
Let's go down that route.
He's just trying to
No,
PR
let's go
for
down that
her.
route. Let's go down that route. No, go down that route. I'm
I
saying,
don't have to do that because you guys already canceled
That's just a bad faith argument.
yourself like 70
We can't be
times.
canceled. I'm my own person. They tried to cancel me. They can't.
I love that you came back from
I
that.
like how
I'm so
you.
proud
Wait,
of
let's
you.
talk about a new topic. I like that she believes in cancel culture.
That's cringe.
Do you
I
actually
never
believe
said I
it?
believe in
That's what you
cancel
just said.
culture, but if there were a bunch of things that were, sorry, red flags, it would be like, have
That's
this
orange.
video. That is yours. Well,
No, it's orange.
oh, it's orange.
If you went to college, you wouldn't know the colors.
Well, what if I'm colorblind? You
Then
don't know my
that sucks.
disposition.
Sucks to be colorblind.
It does.
I know colors. You don't.
Ugh, that's tough. Congratulations on passing elementary school.
You don't need elementary school either.
That's true. Well, I guess if you're gonna stream though, you probably should know how to like read.
No, not at all. You have ChatGPT again.
How are you gonna use ChatGPT?
You type. I know how to read letters. TTS, text to speech.
our kids are not going to need college. Our kids are going to learn how to read, how to talk on stream. They're going to learn. They're going to read the chat.
Do you understand when
Right?
my kid
gonna
is
know
when
how
my
to spam Ws.
hold on when my kid is born? I'm live streaming that. I'm making money while he's being born.
Yes.
Yeah, wow me, wow me.
And he's gonna learn to walk,
He's
talk,
gonna
and read chat.
What? The first words he's saying is, bro, he's putting on a headset before he puts in a bib. I'm not doing that. Like,
Okay, and that's your value.
Yeah.
Congratulations to your future child.
And you know what's going to be different about that is he's going to instill that in his kid, and his kid's going to be a successful streamer instead of instilling you got to go to college. Your whole
What if
life.
your kid wants to go to college?
it. I don't want him to go to college.
what if he
Oh, go
wants
to college, go to college, go to college. Why not? Be a streamer, be a streamer, be a streamer.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of different ways to parent, and that's a whole nother debate.
If your parents are telling you you got to go to college, it's a must, you got to do it to be successful, you're going to be stuck in that cycle your whole life.
Well, no, because I know a lot of people who their parents told them, oh, you won't be successful without college, and then they ended up going to college and being successful, or they weren't successful and they went to college. So it doesn't mean that it's necessarily you're a product of your environment. It just means that like you do have to have that autonomy and
Okay, you just argue to argue in circles, though.
that critical thinking in order to make your own decisions.
You want to go on a date?
No.
You could. Let me end it off on this. You could. I got it. I got it. That was a good shot, though. That was a good shot.
Off the backboard with it.
Let's talk about quotes. Product of your environment, right? Product of your environment. You could teach a horse how to water, but you can't feed the water to the horse.
Yeah. Talk to him. Talk to him.
I like that one, bro.
Talk to me. Let's talk quotes.
You know what? You genuinely left me so speechless. I don't know what to say.
He's got a girlfriend.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
That's great. I'm not trying to hit on.
I don't, though.
That's okay.
So wait, do you think though that college is necessary? Do you think it's
Truthfully, do you think you need to go to college to learn how to dance? Like, be honest.
no,
I feel like because I'm still stuck on that.
No, that should have been the main argument.
Because I know you can probably learn it.
I think that like it's not necessarily going to college. It's expanding your education and developing yourself as a person. As
do you
my
have
own.
to go to college to do that?
No, but it is easier with a bit of structure. Like there are people
Yeah,
who
but I
could.
feel like you're a strong girl. You could learn structure. I feel like you're smart.
Thank you so much. I am a strong
That's
girl,
what I'm saying.
but
I
it's
don't
one of
think
those
you need
things.
college.
I do.
You needed college. to go
Yes.
where you are?
Yeah. I did.
Oh,
What's your ethnicity?
what does this have to do with anything?
He's Indian, I'm Asian.
You Asian, you're Indian.
Sure.
And your parents know that you sit online all day with the camera plugged up to a
My parents
gas
know,
station.
my parents know
why
that
don't
I
you tell her why?
gave, no. My parents know that I gave them 3 cars, a whole house. That's about it. They don't need to know.
I retired
what
my
do.
mom last
Yeah,
year.
I retired my
Okay, and
parents.
then just one more question. And then y'all talked about the chains.
Yeah. Like, what does it matter?
Like, if y'all really had money like y'all claim y'all do, y'all wouldn't be walking
These are
around with them
these are
small
called Rob Me
chains.
chains. We don't care about these. If you rob me, it's okay. I wear Rob Me watches.
This is gifted. Yeah, I don't.
It's called Rob Me chains.
You're saying if we had money for real, we would wear it on our body?
Well, y'all say y'all have the cars, the houses. It's like,
If you want, we could go band for band.
we can.
Well, not just a car.
We can do that.
Not just a car. Multiple cars.
Because
My car's in the shop, actually.
What makes y'all feel like we don't got money? What makes y'all feel like that? Because y'all really do feel like, because y'all keep saying money, money, like y'all really feel like we don't got no money.
Oh, nobody said that, baby. They talking about what they got. You and your feelings triggered.
Let's go band for band.
Go band for band with them.
You want to open
I can
Chase?
show you my bank account too.
Let me open my brokerage and you open your bank account.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's do that.
Let's get serious.
This is just one account.
Hold on, I
I don't want to be in this clip.
Because you don't got no money for a
I don't got no money. No, I
just showed
can't.
you
That's
my
crazy.
account.
Okay, wait,
It's
hold
on
on.
my
I gotta update my Charles.
You don't even have the app.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my God.
Come here. What's your argument?
Well, firstly, after listening this whole time to all four of you, my brain is just rotting.
You went to college 20 years ago,
First of
bro.
all, I graduated college in 2018.
Damn.
USC 4.0.
Holy.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Wait till y'all find out. He doesn't use his degree.
Wait, hold on. Actually,
What do you use it in?
I do use my degree because you're.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Let me explain something. When I went to 4 years of college, graduating communication, public speaking. I'm a streamer. How do you think I learned how to speak to an audience?
You RP on GTA.
Hold on, but that's one.
You play DJ sets in your room by yourself.
You didn't know how to communicate before you got a degree that says communications on it?
So, and by the way, you look at the way you look at me. You can't even process your thoughts. You can't even talk about it. I can't.
You keep
I'm literally listening to you.
No, but
What are you talking about?
He said he needed a degree to do Jakura watch parties.
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro.
Hold on, did you go to
You're a
college?
goat, man.
Did you go to college?
I did.
And you,
for 2
and you
years.
dropped out, right?
I did.
Okay, tell me about your college experience.
I cheated in all my classes. I didn't really learn anything.
Cool. Are you guys proud of that?
Yes.
You are.
Yes,
Why?
because it got
I
me to
got
where
out
I
of
am
high
today.
school. I got a degree out of high school. I have my principal's phone number.
Where are
He
your
let me
morals?
cheat.
And where are your morals? Why is everything about
Why?
money?
So why-
And why do you base success on how much money you made?
No one said that. No one said that. I'm successful
Really?
in many ways.
It sounds like that's what you guys are basing everything on.
I would say this.
Go ahead.
Her point being, the point of life is to be happy, right? All right, what you say again?
You already forgot.
Somehow being happy. All right, college made me depressed, okay? Because it prevented me from pursuing my dreams of becoming a streamer.
That was your dream. Since
Now
day one.
he's a W streamer.
Yes, and now I
That
get
was your
spam
dream?
W's
Was it
every
just
So
single
many
day.
W's in the chat every day.
So let me tell you guys something about these four individuals right here. I know them very well. See, everything they're doing here is this: they want to make everyone here angry. That is their goal.
What?
Everything they're saying, there's no meaning behind the words they're saying. That is, see, as a human being,
No,
I
I
can't live
truly
like
believe that college is bullshit.
that. Live like that. No, because college teaches you a sense of responsibility.
Oh, I actually believe that.
What do you mean?
I actually believe college is the most useless thing ever.
Yeah.
I
You
truly
do?
believe that.
Okay,
Yeah.
why?
I've given that whole point throughout the whole time.
I didn't like any of your points.
That's
So
your
then that's your
opinion.
opinion.
That's your opinion, but I mean, it's just like,
My
don't get me
mom,
wrong, you're very successful.
my mom
Everyone here is
couldn't
very
afford
successful.
college for me. So that's what she
Sure.
told me. So if I went to college, I would have been in debt, and then I would have put her in debt. Then I would have had to find a job, and then I have to pay off the debt. Yeah, but guess what? I didn't go the business route. If I went the college route, I would have been in debt. My mom would have been in debt, probably still till right now. Instead, she's living in a house paid off, free, retired, living the life. She has her car paid off, house paid off. She's chilling. She's catching a vibe right now.
Did you pay for college?
Original one, I don't know.
Did you, or did your parents pay?
No, I don't know. I paid for it.
So how did-
by the way, how most every single person
So how did
does.
you pay off that loan? How'd you pay off the loan?
Well, I paid it off through my career in content creation and
Exactly.
and investing.
Thank you.
Next person.
No.
You wasted money.
But
then
I
you
got
should
here
pay
through
off.
I got to content creation through school though.
Oh, school taught you how to press go live and read a chat. No.
Did your school teach you how to put on Chrome Arts? No. Let's give it a buck. Or the story is, this was rage bait.
Yo, W content, let's go.